Hello rat bags, it's Jade. Welcome to a special grounded video today previewing all the crafting stations that you're going to need to keep yourself alive in the game. I'm going to be giving you the best information about grounded you can find. Lots of let's plays as well, so please make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're liking this video and make sure you join me for my next grounded live stream. But yeah, we're going through some of the stuff today and I'm actually going to use some special commands and I'm going to show you what each one of these special crafting stations does and what you can expect to get the most out of it. So obviously by now you should realise that you can go ahead and keep eating lots of mushrooms and you can find lots of juice droplets, but there is ways that you can harvest and gather these items just by simply making these crafting benches. I'm using commands here to add them into the game. Don't try this at home, kids. What you're looking at right now is the water dew collector, which pretty means leave it outside anywhere and it will collect water droplets over time. Now this is going to be something you'll get much later in the game because it does require quite a lot of hard to get resources. As you take a look, 5 woven fibre, which isn't hard, 6 weed stems, that's just pretty much going and gather them, quartzite, which you find in the ant runs or some caves, you're going to obviously need a pebble hammer to get that too, 8 of them, and you're going to also need 5 spider silk. So yeah, that I would say is quite a medium tier crafting bench or crafting item that you're going to have to get resources for. But once you do, it will give you 3 or 4 drops of water and it just gathers it over time. Next up in my list is the roasting spit. Pretty much put any type of bug meat inside and it will slowly cook it over and it's going to replenish your food. Simples. For this you're going to need 4 pebblets, 4 sprigs and 3 dry grass chunks. So pretty easy again. A great way to get food and especially use up all them bug chunks you've been getting while killing other creatures, but maybe not the best way to get actual food or the best way to sustain yourself. One of the best ways is using the jerky rag, and this is where you can put lots of meats, and also I do believe you can make dry grass out of this as well, so you don't have to go all the way back to some of the places that have got all the dead grass. You can literally hang it up and over time it will turn into dry grass. You can see there's 3 spikes, so that should mean there's 3 slots for you to put items on. Now this is a pretty advanced piece because you're going to need 5 bombardier parts and 6 woven fibre, and if you've played the game a little bit in a demo you'll know bombardiers are pretty hard to take on. Now I've not actually counted how long it takes to cook some of these meats, which I will do for proper guides for them. This is just a preview. Remember, I'm using the beta or the demo, so a lot could change. They may have reduced the costs, so I'm going to wait until the game is actually out in early access before giving you proper tutorials showcasing exactly how long it takes to dry meat, cook meat or take the water to fill up. But I still thought it was useful for you guys to work out what you could maybe need in the future. Next up, the smoothie station. Yes, banana and mangoes? Maybe not. You are going to need an acorn top. You're also going to need 4 sprigs and 5 grub goops. Now the acorns you can only get by using a pebblet hammer, don't forget. And the grubs you're only going to be able to get if you're using a shovel to dig them out the ground. So again, this is still a little bit involved and be something that you'll unlock maybe mid-game or a good few hours into playing. Don't get me wrong, in my Let's Plays I've already unlocked these tools and I've already unlocked this legit, but like I said, I still think you'll be doing a lot more stuff before trying to work out how to get the smoothie station. But it does have some really big benefits. You can make all sorts of smoothies that will give you buffs. These aren't just about filling up your food or your water bar, they'll actually give you long lasting buffs that can help with extra stamina, extra health and extra speed. You basically put 3 ingredients inside and then you'll get something out. Now if you put just 3 random bits of food or items inside, it will generally just give you something called green goop, and this replenishes your liquid bar. As well as that, it will increase your HP or heal you up, so if you're taking any damage this could be a good way, as well as bandages. You can see my water's absolutely 0 at the moment, but for sure depending on what ingredients you use, I don't think it necessarily fills your liquid bar all the way up. It might give you some healing power, but you can see it only increased it a tiny bit for my actual liquid bar. Here's the recipes that I unlocked using some commands. I've got Gastro Goo, Fuzz on the Rocks, Boost Juice, Hedge Lord, Liquid Gills and Liquid Rage. So you can definitely tell that some of these are going to be useful for giving you more maybe attack speed, or they're going to increase your health like I said, or maybe even allow you to breathe underwater, I'm guessing by that Liquid Gills one. As I said, things will probably change by the time the full game comes out, so I don't necessarily want to do a guide or tell you, yep, it makes this, it makes that, but I have uncovered some of the ingredients for these, but I will do a much more detailed guide when the game is out in early access. Next up we've got water container, which is 3 acorn shell, 2 woven fibre and 1 clover leaf, and this is just simply a bucket that you can put, but it also does look like it's got a little pipe, so that may be a way that you can gather it from other sources too. And then it's just simply easy to get from one source, or you can maybe fill up your sort of skins, your water skins with it as well. And then lastly you've got a mushroom garden. Now for this one you're going to need 8 woven fibre, 6 weed stems, 1 acorn top and 1 spoiled meat. I'm not too sure how you get the spoiled meat, maybe you just simply have to leave it out in the open. That's what it does in other games, or it just dies in your inventory if you've got too much of it. In Ark, in Conan and games like that, it will just simply turn spoiled when it's been in your inventory too long. So I'm guessing that's the way to do it, and that's going to give you unlimited supply of mushrooms when they grow back. So that's pretty much it for now. Like I said, I don't want to spoil things too much. Obviously you've seen a few bits and bobs. I have been using commands that I've unlocked using a demo that was available just on PC. If you downloaded and played the demo, you got to keep playing it because you could start it from your game files. So yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. I'm sure there's going to be more things added to keep you refreshed, keep your food going, but that is pretty much all there is in the game as far as I know right now. It does look like in the future you'll be able to make your own granola bars. Obviously you've got the canteen, and you will be able to make some sort of soup out of a creature they're probably going to add, hopefully for early access launch, the boatman, which I do believe is some sort of water fly. So to keep the best info going about Grounded, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I cover every single survival game that's coming to Xbox or the PlayStation or Switch, and I always give you guys the heads up about brand new ones being made and possibly coming to PC as well. So make sure you got me locked on, got notification squad on, and don't forget to like the video. I'll see you rat bags for another Grounded video very soon. Bye bye.